name is Fox, and so today I'm going to be answering the important questions. Can you naneinf with the bull? And so, for those of you that don't know, naneinf is basically when you hit the integer limit in balatro. And so, that's 2 to the power of 1024. And so once you get this high, it won't calculate it anymore. It'll just show naneinf. And so this is the joker that we're going to be using. It's called the bull. And so what the bull does is it gives you 2 chips for every $1 that you have. And you're probably wondering, how are you going to do naneinf with the bull? You need a lot of score. And so we're going to be using the plasma deck. Woo! And so, as it says here, it's balance the chips and mult when calculating score for played hand. And so this is the equation that it uses to calculate the score for the plasma deck. And so the square that we need is 2 to the power of 1024. And so the equation that it uses is chips plus mult divided by 2, and all of that to the power of 2. And so we can use this equation. So chips is equal to money times 2 because of the bull. And so we can plug this into the equation up here, and we're basically going to ignore like mult, because we're mostly going to be focusing on chips. And so you can cancel out the times 2 and this divided by 2, and you can take the square root of both sides. And then so what you're left with is you need this much money, which is a lot of money. As you can see here, it's 1.340781 times 10 to the 154th. And that's a lot of money. So good thing we have these guys. Yeah, they look so weird. But we have the brainstorm and the blueprint. And so with these two combined, we can lower our score to which is not a drastic decrease, but you know, it helps, especially if you can get more of these guys. And so you're probably wondering how you're gonna get that much money, because that's a fuck ton of money. And so the way that we're going to do that is using this one seed. Let me okay, so we're going to be using this one seed. And so you're probably wondering, what's so special about this seed? Well, you can probably tell from the amount of money that I have and the amount of rerolls I've done. So the way that this seed kind of works is, so this hermit here, whenever you use him, then you can use the emperor right after, and then you get the emperor and the hermit right back. And so it's basically just infinite money generation. And so, as you can tell, whenever I use the hermit, I get a fuck ton of money. And that's because I'm using a mod. And technically, it's possible if you do it, like, without the mod. But it'll just take a lot of time. So I'm gonna use the mod, because I prefer free time. And I don't want to be here doing this for a few hours. And so, yeah.